Good morning, my shining stars. How are you all doing today? Today we're going to be wrapping up Metroid Zero Mission, as you can see on the far right-hand side of the screen. I want to apologize. I missed the Wednesday schedule. That wasn't a miss. I have decided that I'm going to be spreading out my recording dates. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Friday are going to be my two series days. Wednesday is going to be my music day. With that established, let's get this all wrapped up. Last time we got through the entirety of Turian. Now, we're going to wrap this up. Okay. Now, as I explained before, this is going to be in the Zero Suit section of the game. This should take me only about 5 minutes overall, 5 to 10. So, this section, you have no weapons except for the Paralyzer, which is an auto-charging pistol. You see that bar in the it's just like right down here, underneath your energy tank. There's a charging bar. A full charge shot will stun enemies. You're about to see what happens. This is more or less a stealth sequence. It's almost impossible to get that first shot perfectly. I'm not going to try and perfect stealth this. Now, you just want to stun the first two, get through here, and it really doesn't matter here. You're never going to make it unless you're really good. So just run through, back, wall jump in, and go. From there, stun, and stun it at the bottom of the shaft. That'll give you time to do that. And wait at the top of this room. Jump over, because that is a pit block. See, waiting at the top, if you don't manage it and the spacebar keeps going, just keep stunning it. This gate stops you. Every time that you're in a chase sequence, the gates will drop. So, something key for you to know. The Paralyzer's stun lasts only for a couple of seconds. It's only going to last until the charge is finished again. But you can use that to your advantage by timing it. Full charge, full charge, full charge. And you can play the timing that way. Sometimes, like at the top of that one room that I was waiting at, you can just wait there and keep firing until the alarm goes off and then go. There's a save station here. I don't need it. Now up here, instead of going over here, instead of going up here, if you go against this wall and fire directly up, there's a bomb block. That's what that is. And you can fire the Paralyzer there. And that's a shortcut. you want to be hugging walls in that section. You want to be hugging the wall so that you grab and go. You do not want to be seen, because it just wastes time. That gate will lock you in. At this point, just keep on moving. Don't get seen by the spotlights, because that'll set off the alarm. These are both bomb trails, and there's a save station. I'm going to avoid it. Now all these have laser tripwires. That's okay. What just happened is fine. Keep moving. You can take damage, contrary to popular belief. And a great way to avoid the pirates and simplify matters, into this top left corner, fire directly down when you're dropping, and drop down here. That will cut the alarm and send you here. Look familiar? Ooh, look at the familiar doors. Fuck. Oh well. Get into the shadows. And there you go. Now, while in a chase sequence, Space Pirate, the save stations will be deactivated. I'm only saving because, you know, force of habit. Yeah, it'll also lock up right here, too. There is... Now, if you're fast... you can just make it up there without worrying about the spotlights. Fire. Fire. Braking blocks, you can just use any level of you don't have to have it charged. It just happens to be charged every time I fire it. Yeah, I'm playing very ballsy, but these are same as spotlights. Get seen by that, and it sets off the alarm. You'll probably see it once or twice. And here, fire down, grab here, aim diagonal down. There you go. No point hiding here because the Space Pirate will come back this way. Just keep firing at the wall here. You could hide here if you wanted to. You could even hide here if you wanted to, but I don't hide here in this part of the game. In this part of the run. What I do is I just drop down because the Space Pirate cannot follow you. Oh look, the power arm's gone. Also, if you for some reason need to return, God knows why you would need to. Oh, by the way, over here, that leads to a save station. That's locked off in hard mode. Hey, you took my power bombs. Not that I can use them right now. Cinnamon churro iced coffee. International delight. No, I'm not getting product placement. That's just what I'm drinking right now. Do not worry, I don't have a sponsor at all. I just happen to be drinking it. It's pretty good. Up. Oop! Yep, there's a very good example of what happens. Ow. Kill your friend. And here's an example of what I meant. Just keep stunning it. Fuck. Well, I guess I'm moving fast. That's fine. What? Alright. Fucking pirates are dumb. Run across 2. Wait on the 3rd. Jump up. Only fire when you're crouched or when you're crawling, because this is a bomb trail. Recharge if you're not at full. This is a tough ball. You're actually going to be fighting a boss with the Zero suit. And I am saving. Got some good coffee. I decided to try it. Is cinnamon churro a new flavor? Okay. So this boss, the Ruins Test, commonly known in the speedrunners community as Charlie. This boss takes 4 shots to do. You'll see what happens, but I'm just gonna briefly explain what it's about. It will give you a reflection of yourself. Fire at that, and you die. You don't die, but you may as well if you shoot yourself enough. But you take some damage because you're hurting yourself. And on occasion, it'll fire off a rune. Second stage on, it will start moving around and shoot out lightning if you stay still for too long. You'll see in a minute. Fire at myself. Ow. Rune. Good. Stay still too long. And it fires the bolt. In the first 3 shots, it's fairly straightforward. Each time, the rune stays on for a shorter period of time. In the 4th shot, it stays on for only a second, half a second. It'll also fire off lightning in the center. Ow. Which climbs the wall. Got it. Okay, thank God. I'm glad I actually got a chance to rapidly explain that. Anyway, power suit restored. Remember all that wall jumping tech and most of the bomb jumping tech that I explained? Forget all of it. We got plasma, we got gravity, and we got space jump. Forget the wall jump tech, you can no longer wall jump, but you have space jump. And bomb jump tech is kind of reduced to, you don't need it, it's obsolete. So from here on, the speedrun is all about routing. to knowing your Shine Spark tricks. You just gotta keep maintaining the Shine Spark as you saw. That one's a very difficult one, and it will push you to your limits. So from here on, I'm really just gonna be shooting shit because a lot of it's just, again, a lot of it's just routing at this point, and knowing where everything is, and you can see what I'm doing. Jump ball, but yeah. So if you watch this far, or why don't you? If you've seen this far into the video, comment, let's see, what do I want you to comment? Plasma coffee. That's right, comment plasma coffee in the comment section if you've seen this far in. You know, as opposed to iced coffee. I'm just being silly, but yeah, no, comment plasma coffee if you've seen this far so far. So right now we're going for the power bombs. I would also like to say that if you like the video, go ahead and, if you like the series, go ahead and like it, subscribe if you haven't, if you'd like to. I'll have to mention it again as well, but you know. Okay. Here's a little tech, because space pirates can break bomb trails as well. There's a super missile right here. But yeah, the rest of this is knowing your routes. Yes, you will drop down if you stay there. Oh, that's something that needs explaining. So there's the red pirates that are pretty weak. And then there's the black ones, which can only be attacked with the plasma beam. Which is fine. Okay. I'm thinking. No, there's no point. I'm not gonna do that yet. I don't do early power bombs. That is an option. That is a route. But I don't do that. And yes, those things are like a motherfucker. this is really just getting to the power bombs at this point. Really, there's nothing much to it. Careful about those guys, though. Yeah, no. Once you are at the powerbomb section, a lot of the techs that I use, aka bomb jump, wall jump, a lot of those techs are kind of rendered useless by the fact that I can jump infinitely. So from there on, it's just, you gotta know your routes and how to get through them fastest. There's your power bombs. Now you can just go in and finish the game, and if you'd like, just go ahead and do that. Pouring coffee. Just give me a moment, please. Eat me. Sorry, that was someone else's joke. I should not be stealing jokes. Got it. I got in trouble for using that joke once. They were not happy. And yes, there are certain rooms that will automatically clear your chase alert. This one is an opportunity to clear that alert. So you can, well, save and replenish your munitions. Forgive me, that was disgusting. We're not done yet. Like I said, the rest of this game is entirely routing. Routing, setting up your shortcuts. This is one of them. And knowing your tag, and knowing what tags you can pull off here. I don't know why I'm doing that now, but you know. We set that shortcut up earlier. So now what we're doing is we're going through and we're pretty much cleaning up. This is literally just the very last stage, clean up. So that, but it's also very important in the case that you don't know where everything is. Here, you fire missiles to get through those blocks, get down here. Remember this room? Yeah. Okay. You don't want to be dealing with the chase sequence through this because of that wall. Because it takes the spacebar a minute to get through the door. Recharge when you have less than 4 power bombs, always. Trust me. You want to have as many power bombs as possible for certain navigations. Well, for setting up your shortcuts. Again, shortcuts are everything. And you'll be setting up a lot of them. At this point, it doesn't really matter if you get seen or not, because you can just pretty much blast everything to pieces at this point. With your plasma beam. I don't need to save anymore. Okay, so we just have 2 energy tanks, 2 supers, I know exactly where those are, and 3 power bombs. Okay, so the 2 supers are on the way out. 2 of the power bombs. Hang on a minute. Thinking. 1 of the power bombs is on the way out. 1 of the energy tanks is on the way out. 1 of the power bombs is well out of the fucking way, but on the way back. And 1 of the power bombs is just like right on the way back in. Yep, that clears that. Ooh, glass tube, look familiar? Crash. I'm just getting these set up. You know what? This is a pain. This E-tank is a royal pain in my ass. Cause these atomics in my way. Oh my god. There's these things that you have to kill. All of them. Because their little eyes can disrupt the speed booster. And while you're shining, a lot of times I've actually had them shoot straight into me while I'm shine sparking, and it disrupts the shine spark. Now, it had me come back up here anyway, so that's why I didn't bother with that. Sometimes you can ball spark or shine spark up, depends on your timing. I didn't have the best timing, that's fine. So once you drop down here, you are free. Free from the space pirates. Remember how I said there's only 2 more super missiles? Drop a power bomb here. That knocked out most of the things. I think those ones are emers. And the last is here. Okay. Hold left. Damn. Okay. Let's see if I can pull, like, actually pull that off, though. Yeah, I know it would have been cooler if I'd pulled that off the first time, but hey. I want to see if I can actually pull that off, even on a second shot, you know? Hold left. Nope, oh well. Just a little too late. So, you powerbomb here. And then you just go out here and run. Or you just not shoot the fucking door towel. Come on, girl. You get a shine spark going all the way through here. Stop. You open this up because you will need it. Alright, so this is entirely with knowing where to ball spark. Now, as a note, just in case you didn't know this, you can shine spark and ball spark in 5 different directions. You can shine spark in left and right, up, and both diagonals. This takes a diagonal ball spark from the exact top straight to the left. Then you drop a power bomb right here. So that little cliff, that little nub right here. And the reason that we opened this up to the left over here is so that we can have enough space to get another shine spark going. In case a mistake is made. Never, ever, ever forget to do that. Especially because you need it anyway to get into Turian. After you get the power bomb here, use the super missile to get that back down to Turian. There are 2 items here, a missile and a power bomb. Just fall down the center. Yeah, if you drop a power bomb, you can see they're all breakable blocks and speed boost. Drop down. There's a power bomb tank. Now this is a very, very, very difficult challenge here to get this missile here. You need to be getting it. You need to get your. You're not going to be shine sparking. You're going to be speed boost jumping. Speed boost space jumping. And you gotta avoid everything that's like solid, because there are some blocks that are still solid despite this explosion. You want to feather it, like at a certain elevation. And it takes some time to learn to figure out what that elevation needs to be. But those are the only 2 items that are in this area. From there, what we're going to do is we're going to loop down into Brinstar. Yes, Brinstar. should have enough power bombs. So this power bomb that I dropped here, this leads, if you remember, there's an elevator that led, this actually leads down into Brinstar. It's an incomplete launcher. Now, we already have everything here in Brinstar. That's not a problem here at all. But we're using Brinstar as a way to get down into Kraid's lair. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into this room over here, use the statue, recharge. I forget if I'm going to need a bunch of power bombs moving forward. They might be nice to have, though. Now there's one item you cannot get at all in Kraid's lair. Until now. Second door to the bottom. Follow my route. The jumping, just if you get down here, that's all you need to do. Speed boost. Ball spark to the right. Bomb right there. There's your missile. Ball spark straight up. Nope, not there. Wrong. Tell. Alright, so we're done in Kraid. All we have to do now is drop down one further. This is the door that we returned from. Screw attack through there. Power bomb. That's the map station. I don't need it. You can get it if you need it. Now you can actually go into this lava because it's real lava. 2 missiles below, like directly down below this rightmost block. Now this could be an interesting one to get. What you need to do is just keep on moving on like that. Now here, to get these missile blocks more accurately, bump your head. It's just faster, more consistent that way. Like, just jump right into that platform, bump your head. And fire at the peak of the dome. You don't overfire, you don't underfire. Well, you don't overshoot, you don't undershoot. Now we're going back to criteria. Fairly short jog. We're just making a quick jog back to criteria. We're going to get the last missile in that area. always forget. Alright. And yes, if you ball spark directly right at that level, you will get just pretty much shoot straight into the door. And that leads us right back up here. Now, there's one last tank, missile tank that we have to collect here. Technically, we could have gotten it as soon as we got high jump. This is the same route we took for supers. Oof! That was close. But yeah, that's all that is. And if you accidentally do drop down, you can still roll right through. That's missile 250, that's all the missiles. No. Yeah, just 2 more power bombs. 1 more power bomb. Now you can't go this way initially because, well, there's a missile block in the way. Now, we have to go back all the way up to where we initially got the gravity suit activated again. That was an entirely accidental. Oh, and yeah, you can just plasma beam those things. A lot of the area has been rendered inaccessible through power bomb barrier blocks. But that's not really a big issue. I know I'm being kind of quiet. This part of the game is really pretty uneventful because a lot of it's just rerunning through the route that you've been through already. But honestly, I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the game. Honestly, like honest thoughts. I love this game. It was my first Metroid game ever. There's our last power bomb. And it showed me just how amazing that the series is. This is the definitive way of playing Metroid. Metroid 1, that is. And it kind of highlights a couple of things. Why are Samus's shoulders so fucking big? What the fuck? What's with the gravity suit? What's with... X, Y, and Z. Because in lore, the gravity suit, plasma, and space jump are ancient technologies that Samus's initial suit are incompatible with. Varia is a pretty generic power-up that I guess they adapted to the modern day power suit. Hence why the color change actually worked. And yeah. In any case, we're just fucking running. Remember how I said that a lot of the game is just setting up your shortcuts? This is where making sure that you have them set up now saves you a lot of time. And using the tools that are available to you. Using your speed, using the speed booster, using your power bombs once you have them. Because the last thing you want is to get fucked over because you're not using your equipment. Because God knows you will get fucked over. There is something I should tell you about this final boss as well. Save. It gets much harder when you're 100%ing, which is my general route. And I will show you what that means. We're gonna start by save state 1. And I'm just gonna go back to the game when yeah. So this puzzle is an intricate one. This is the final energy tank. You want to catch your... So, 2 ways of going about it. The long, hard, and stupid way, and the easy, fat, and the long, well, and the fast, somewhat hard, smart way. I did it the smart way. So, what you want to do there is you just grab your Shine Spark, land, drop down a little bit, not much, and boost, Shine Spark. If you hit it right, you'll nail the E-Tank right there. The other way is trying to intricately make it through this whole thing, space jumping and everything, without tripping those wires. How would you prefer to do it? But we have 100% now. So after I get the time, I'm going to show you what the fight looks like on. So pretty much this is the hardest you're going to see as Robo Ridley. my strategy. Get him to raise his neck just to parallel. Yeah, just get him to raise his neck to a straight line. And fucking blast. It's not that hard. So, 100%ing means that he deals triple the damage and takes triple the hits. He deals triple the damage and has triple the defense. Now, again, this is another case where setting your shortcuts is smart, and knowing your shortcuts. That shortcut is a good one to have set. I'm actually going to show you a pretty damn good way to get through this. Alright, so you got one shot at this, okay? This is the escape spark. Okay, so you build up your shine charge here. Ball spark here. Shine spark to the right. Okay. So, what you want to do is build up your shine spark. Use your screw attack to kill the enemies in your way alongside positioning yourself. Maintain your shine spark at all costs. Shine spark, save it on the edge. Save it on the slopes, all slopes. Then at that door, either right before or right after, you gotta make sure you keep that shine spark. Morph, ball spark to the right. I know that you see my hand going to the left, but I am pointing to my right, people. And you will shine spark all the way out here. There are two black space pirates here. If you 100%ed, you should have no trouble tanking their hits and just spamming your plasma beam. And right here is where I would be calling time. I forget to put my fucking God. I'm just glad it was audible enough that I was. These videos are a good bit longer than I usually expect them to be. Partly because I'm actually pausing to explain things, which I'm perfectly fine doing. Now, as I explained, I'm going to be releasing videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those are my usual video uploads. You can always expect a video Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. If something comes up, I will put a community post out. However, Tuesdays and Thursdays from now on will be my auxiliary days. any bonuses or challenges. Like the last video I had, y'all, if I had enough likes, I would do a randomizer 0 mission. I think it was 15. So in this part, if I get 15 likes, alright, let's set that. $15 likes on this video, and for one of my auxiliary game runs, I will do hard mode 0 mission. Alright? $15 likes on this video, and I will do hard mode on Metroid 0 mission. That is a promise. That will be on one of my auxiliary days. That will be done as a Let's Play on one of my auxiliary days, Tuesday or Thursday. Now next week, you can expect Metroid Prime via remaster on the Switch. That's not my best time, that's fine. But that is 100%. Now, as I said, I'm going to show you... Okay. As you see, I am at the point where I do not have the extra energy tank. That's fine. I'm just going to show you how much easier this boss is, and then I'm going to just... and then I'm going to end the video. Also, it highlights the strategy a little bit. Make him... Yeah, he's not doing that much damage. Yeah. Extremely anticlimactic, right? It really is. But yeah, that's the game. And again, as I stated, 15 likes and you'll get, and I will set a hard mode run. I'll put out a community post on if I get that 15 likes on this video. And yeah. Y'all have a wonderful day, and shine bright, my shining stars.